You think that Olympic stuff changed her?
Look, making a team, you know, and going overseas and representing your country and going through the whole hoopla.
And hoopla! And how about this? Giving the Olympic gold medalist a go. She had Iri Tosaka in a match.
No doubt.
But Conder, you know, looking for her 4th world team.
Oh,
that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Hard underhook there from Augello. That's another thing I like about these two girls. You can see they're not really afraid to go upper body. Look at the shot there from Augello.
Wow.
Conder trying to come out over the top.
Great job adjusting. When she felt Conder getting a little bit of an angle, she immediately came up.
I like the way Haley's using her forearm there to keep Whitney's toe pinned so she can't rub her knee out. But unfortunately for Haley, it was stopped.
Conder's going to have to get to a leg. I'm telling you. Or
and
Haley.
Whitney was a little slow there, kind of pausing for a second. And right into a gut is Augello, but again, gives 2 to give up 1. So 2-1 here.
2-2? No, she's asking. It's 2-1.
I thought it was going to be 4-1 after that. It is 2-1.
No, I think that's the right call. I don't think she went to. Oh, there's a double leg by Conder.
She's at least going to get 1.
Maybe.
I stand corrected.
One blue. Yeah, that's look. Spirit of the rule or the word of the law, right? It's Conder's offense.
Right. So it says 3-2 on there, but it's 2-2.
It's 2-2.
And Augello has the lead on the 1-2 versus 2-1s. So halfway through this first period now. And the way that Augello kind of won the first match was a 2 roll-throughs, crotch lock roll-throughs on a Conder shot. That time Conder was able to adjust. Didn't get takedown, but was at least able to get the point.
These hands are getting heavier and heavier.
And Augello not breaking position. Conder continues to break position. And the chairman's gone. Bring him over. So now that Haley was about 6 feet away from me, she got a nice shiner on her right eye.
She does, and that's from that head-to-head contact that the chair was talking about.
Yes, sir.
And
I don't think it's going to stop.
I don't think that they give a rip about what that chair just said to them. Because, like you said, there's a world team on the line here.
And look at the horsepower from – I like that late change of direction there from Augello, take a 4-2 lead. Now she's traditionally transitioned into a high gut, which you're going to see here.
Oh, my goodness. That's a little bit really – yeah, that's just, she went a little bit too high on it, and that's one way to do it. She just went head mush, step over the head. Oh, boy.
Caught her with the knee a little bit. So, 4-2. But Augello has proved that she can move Conder. She can expose Conder. She's gotten some points off of it.
For sure.
Which, at this point,
Watch how she's timing the hands, though. Watch. There's that level change, and she's going to jump in on a shot. Well, maybe not in this period, but watch her jump in on a shot. And I say jump. She's literally doing just that. She's driving both knees down right underneath Conder's middle of her body so as to kind of, brace herself for a sprawl.
And the difference for me, for my money in this first period, was Conder was out of position a little bit. Haley was the one that was maintaining her stance.
I think again, I don't know because I'm not in there, but I think what's going on is Conder kind of felt those hands from Augello, and she just raised her level just a little bit to anticipate those heavy, heavy hands. Like you said, Augello's never beaten her, okay? So I don't think she's ever really felt her hands like that. And hopefully that's something that she's been working on, or the hand fighting aspect of the sport.
And that's really, Conder.
She's frustrated as heck right now. I can tell you that right now.
Conder kind of went Ramos style, where she was world team in 14, 15, lost in the Olympic trials in 16. So she's been in the finals 3 years in a row, and I believe actually might have been in the finals in 2013 as well. But she's kind of always been able to be the bully, in part because of those heavy hips. Is Augello trying to run around here, chase and tail, but Conder gets back up to her feet.
That's great wrestling right there by Conder.
Conder, the look on her face right there when they were kind of angled towards us was she's maybe starting to feel the match slipping away from her. I'm not entirely sure.
I think she's super frustrated, man.
Yeah.
She really hasn't been all that close to scoring. And every time she gets close, Augello really stiff arm her. Look at her stiff arm.
Well, and
matches her level.
Haley is
gets to the ties that she wants to get to.
Haley is very well built. Like, you can clearly see the definition in her. Like, she not only does she look the part, those heavy hands that you're talking about, she feels it.
For sure.
So that's kind of what I noticed from WCWA's was she looked different than everybody else.
Right.
And it's not as noticeable on the senior level, you know, especially with a veteran like Conder, but it's just enough there that when Conder breaks position, Haley's able to capitalize on, which is what you saw in the first period. But Conder, I mean, you saw the arm spin in the first match in the second period as we get a passive against Blue. But Conder's not one to give up in a match.
No, she's definitely got a lot of fight in her. And there's that double leg from the outside for
Thank goodness gracious. She's taking the lead now on criteria. I'm sorry, she's not taking the lead on criteria. 2 2s versus 2 1s and 2.
Oh, she pulled
rip it back.
No score on the exposure and 1 for red. You got to think with 41 seconds left, you throw the brick. Because if not, if you lose, you're down by 1.
I guess.
No? Okay.
I mean, that's
down by a takedown, rather. You're down by a takedown anyway.
That's why Whitney Conder's so much fun to watch. She just went for broke there. It didn't pay off, but
no.
Oh, Lord, was that
She's
close.
Grabbed her by the collarbones and back arched. Heck
back.
with it. I'm going.
Oh, man. Gotta love the fight in Whitney Conder. And this is going to be a dogfight for the last 15 seconds.
This is the position that Haley wants to be in. So even if she gives up a push out, she's still in the lead.
Yep.
I want to see that arm spin.
Whitney Conder, heart of a champion, fought like hell, but our 53-kilo world team member, Haley Augello, battle-tested.
Battle-tested is right. She got the shiner to prove it.
Oh, Lord.